Hello dear traders, global markets were rocked on Wednesday as Republican nominee Donald Trump won the US presidential election. Markets were pricing a victory for Hillary Clinton after FBI announced on Sunday the review of new evidence on her usage of an unsecured email server would not result in any criminal charges against the Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton. The victory of Donald Trump has investors wondering what will be the impact of Trump's protectionist views on international trade and global economic growth. In his victory speech in New York, Trump said he has a great economic plan which will double US growth. Time will show whether he can bring about a turnaround in US economic growth, which has been mediocre this year so far. As it became clear Trump secured a lead over Clinton, the Asian stock indexes plunged, the US dollar index fell, and haven assets jumped. It is too early to say whether changes in perceived policy uncertainties will result in a change in global market dynamics that will change the policy stance of major central banks. One thing is clear, while markets were surprised by Trump's victory and volatility shot up, they didn't experience the sharp decline similar to Brexit surprise. The US dollar and stock market indices continued weakening last week, mainly on higher political risk amid FBI's investigation into the Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton's email. Economic data were moderately negative. The US dollar index and stock market indices closed in the red each day of the previous week. This week started with optimism. The US dollar index and US stocks significantly rose on Monday on positive market reaction on FBI's decision not to open a criminal case against Democratic candidate for presidential Hillary Clinton. Countervailing data came out in US on Monday and Tuesday. Positive personal income data and ISM PMI were accompanied by lower construction spending and Chicago PMI. Another Fed meeting took place on Wednesday. As expected, the Federal Reserve left interest rates unchanged. Policymakers didn't say anything new about the US economy's state. No significant economic data came out on Thursday in US. Stock indices continued their slide. The S&P 500 index fell on Friday for 9th straight session for the first time in 35 years. Besides usually higher political risk ahead of US presidential elections, weak US labor market data for October added some negative. Non-farm payrolls rose 161,000 instead of expected 175,000 after a 191,000 gain in September. Little economic data will come out in US in the remaining 2 days, except for the Michigan University Consumer Confidence Index for November tomorrow. At the moment, markets are rebounding. Happy trading and see you next week.